So how did you come up with the name for your band?
Oh, Papa Roach, that's my great-grandfather. His last name is Roach, and we call him Papa Roach, and for some reason we just, figured that was it. We came up in the funky band name era, like listen to like Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff like that. So like, I don't know why we came up with Papa Roach. It's kind of it's an odd name, but it's stuck. It's kind of like that Johnny Cash song, Boy Named Sue. It's like the boy that gets stuck with this fucked up name, but it builds character and makes him strong. Papa Roach, same deal.
So what have you learned while touring?
There's so many things I've learned out here on the road. It's like everybody that you meet out here on the road on your way to the top are the same people that you're going to meet on your way to the bottom. So you might as well treat everybody good. So, on your way down, it's not a hard fall. Because I've seen musicians just totally be fucking mad, egotistical dickheads. And then when their time comes, everybody's glad to see them go. Mm-hmm. And so that's the one thing about our band is like we treat people with respect, and that's, I don't know, do unto others as whatever, that saying is.
Who are your musical influences growing up and how have they changed?
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Mr. Bungle, Faith No More, Social Distortion, Wu-Tang Clan, Helmet, Deftones, and then it's like after that, after I got into that music, then I started to go back into like the classic songwriters, listen to like Beatles and Led Zeppelin and The Who, and then getting into like some, crazy punk rock, Kinks, Germs, all this older stuff. Right now we're on a vinyl kick. We got a record player out on the road with us and take days off and go vinyl shopping and stuff. And I mean, we're listening to everything from like Billy Joel to the Misfits to Led Zeppelin, so it's like all over the board for us.
Which artists would you like to tour or work with, obviously besides Motley Crue?
I'd love to go tour with Rage Against the Machine. I think that would be a fucking amazing night. I love that band. That's another one of the bands that really influenced us and I still listen to these days.
Oh wow, awesome. How do you write your songs and where do you get your ideas from?
Well, I write the lyrics and melodies. I don't write the actual music. Bass player and guitar player, that's what they do. But pretty much me, it's just my life experience, trials and tribulations, and I think that's kind of what our fans connect. That bass is crazy. I believe like what some of our fans really connect with is the honesty and the truth and the passion in the lyric, and the true life experience, and that's what I got from like listening to Social Distortion and Johnny Cash was that storyteller type songwriting style, talking about what's really going on in their lives, and that's kind of where I picked that up from, and I've brought that into the way that I write songs, and fortunately it's like we have a strong fan base that connects with our music, and I meet a lot of kids out there that just really feel it on a life level, and for me that's like, I never really set out to do that, but when kids tell me that they connect with the music, it's cool. It's amazing,
What's your favorite venue to play? Outdoors, clubs, arenas?
Right now I'm really digging on doing arenas. Outdoors is cool, but it doesn't sound as good, and arenas are just they sound good. It's big rock, the lights, and just the energy, and a lot of people in one space, man. It's like, it can be really, really good.
So what's your most memorable moment?
My most memorable moment? A really memorable moment is playing Rock in Rio in like 2001 or 2, and flying in on a helicopter over like 250,000 people, landing and getting off the helicopter and playing, and then right after we get off stage, partying it up, and Guns N' Roses went on stage, and I was just like, wow, this is fucking, I can't believe this shit's happening, and so that was definitely one of those moments where I had to pinch myself, but it was real. That was my reality. It was trippy.
What's your favorite song to play?
We have a song called Change or Die. Actually, we're opening up the show with it. It's a brand new song. And it's always fun to play new stuff, especially when people haven't heard it before, and it's just got an energy and an electricity about it that's just, we stepped it up a notch of intensity for that track,
Who causes the most trouble in the group?
Oh, shit. right at this point, it would have to be either our bass player Tobin or our drummer Tony. Our new drummer Tony's a fucking riot. He's funny as shit. He's a great guy.
So is it like the trouble, like causing mischief between the band, like making jokes, or is it?
Oh yeah, just fucking with each other. I mean, you know, funny shit. Not really like, I can't deal with the evil shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the vengeful bullshit. Yeah, I don't got time for that shit.
So what do you think makes a good live show?
Fucking hit fucking rock songs and a fucking band that loves what they're doing. You know, because I think when a band's on stage and they love what they're doing, that connects with an audience. You know, because when you see bands up there faking it, it's just like, run along, little doggy. You know.
Yeah. And what advice can you give to somebody who's wanting to create a band?
Shit, man, it's like, first and foremost, be willing to fucking eat top ramen for fucking years. Be willing to be broke and happy. You know, because that's how we were for, like 7 years of our career. You know, we didn't make a dime playing music, but we fucking loved it, you know, and that's like, I think if you have that, and it's not just about becoming a rock star and fucking have everybody rub your nuts, then you have a good foundation. And then after that, just write music that you really believe in, you know, and don't write it because you think that it's gonna fucking be a rock hit. Write it because it's like, that's what's inside you, you know, and sprinkle some luck on that shit, and you'll be all right, you know. Because we've had some luck on our career too, which is like, thank God, you know.
Now, you guys have obviously toured all over the place. Has there been a difference in fans and the difference in what the fans like to hear? Like, is there a specific song for like Canada, a specific song for the US
you know,
go by?
For us, it's like, right now on this tour, like we're playing a lot of just the singles over the years, you know, and that's like, for this tour, I think that's the right thing to do because, you know, we're playing in front of new audiences that maybe not necessarily have come and seen us before, and they're like, oh shit, I know that song, that's Papa Roach, oh shit, you know, so it's like, this is the tour for us to win over new fans, you know, but as far as like, when we do our headliners, we do a balance of the old school stuff and the new school stuff, so we don't just play all new stuff, you know, we like to mix it up, and as far as the countries go, it's like, in Europe, they like a little heavier, you know, so we bring a little of a heavier sound, and as far as Canada and America, it's very similar, you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing the interview with me.
Right on.